Good morning, friends. Sorry, I forgot to send myself the link. So I'm gonna hop onto that real quick. You can hear my silhouette machine going, possibly. It's really loud. Here we go. There we are. Oh, I think it might be done. Let me go grab that off of the cutting machine and see if this is going to, oh, there we go. Hello, good morning. Hey, friends. Hope you are all doing well. I am going to grab some stuff off of the silhouette real quick. Good morning, Janine and Risa. Hi. Yeah, I'm still like in pajamas and a sweatshirt. My hair is a mess from being in bed. Because it's Saturday morning, you know, and Saturday mornings are for pajamas. All right, so I'm working on cutting out a few things that I want to use potentially today. I didn't have enough time to cut all of the things, so I'm probably going to do some silhouette cutting while we get ready this morning. Let's see how this all turned out. All right. So it took me a hot second to figure out what I was going to do with my layout today because I was not prepared for it. We ended up going out last night and doing the scavenger hunt, and it rained here, so it's kind of hard. Might be something the kids and I will do on the way to my sister's later this afternoon, just to get another try at it when the weather's better. But it was something fun to do to get us out of the house and ultimately to get them off of their tablets, you know, because they are addicted to their tablets. All right, so I just need to pull these off because I want the back side of this paper, which is orange. Okay, so yeah, here's my cuts. So let's just clean this up a minute, and I'm gonna stick it back on my mat and cut some orange from the back side. Hey Deb, good morning. How are you guys doing? How was your Friday night? Saturday plans, anybody? I'm just pulling some stuff off of my mat here. Today, I'm hoping to see if I can get 2 layouts done. I printed off my photos for 2 layouts. I'm going to see if I can, while we're crafting, get a couple things cut out for the second one. I've got everything I need for the first one. Well, almost. Because that's going to help me start to get caught up on everything, you know? You know what's cool about this? Well, I just ripped that, but whatever, it's fine. Okay. So some cut files that I'm working with today. I have some of these, like I have border strips from Paige Evans. I have a couple of Paige Evans, and then I have a couple of things that I had printed or I had gotten from the Silhouette store, and then some from Ashley Horton at the Cut Shop are pretty much where everything came from this time. Now today I was struggling with, you know, how to do a layout. I knew that I wanted to tell the story about some of the food and the drinks that we've been having around here that are Halloween themed. So like that's going to be story number 1, which is, I'm just going to call it Eat, Drink, and Be Scary. And then story number 2, I want to do about Izzy's Halloween parade from yesterday. I originally was going to do a story about the scavenger hunt, but because it was so nasty last night, we didn't take any pictures at all. So I might just kind of do that again. Where did I put that? Oh, here it is. And see if I can get some pictures for that maybe today, if we go and look for the lights. All right, I'm just gonna scrape off all of these pieces, clear this mat off. Yeah, oops. So, sorry, I'm not like totally prepared this time, but I figured I didn't want to show up late since I showed up so late yesterday, you know? So I figured it'd be better to just get you started and I can chat with you while I finish getting my stuff prepped and ready to go, which is namely all the cut file stuff. All right, there's that. Mother-in-law, yes. So she went in for surgery yesterday, and actually I need to talk to Aaron about it because he stopped to see her and we didn't even talk about her. But her surgery went well. She's in recovery. I don't know how long she has to stay there in recovery, but it went well. It was successful. So that's really awesome. You know, and she's going to see many more trips around the sun. And that's ultimately what matters the most. So I'm going to have to ask him. He didn't get home last night until like 8, almost 9 o'clock at night because he had to work late and then he went to go see his mom in the hospital and then he came home. So, and then I was like, let's go on a scavenger hunt right now. So then we just hopped in the car and went and just didn't even have a chance to talk because then we came home, put the kids to bed. I laid down with Jonah. I normally lay down with Jonah to put him to sleep at night. But I fell asleep and I woke up at 7 o'clock this morning in his bed. So then I went to my own bed and slept for another like hour. Because my bed, you know, there's just nothing like your own bed. Even though his bed's it's not terribly uncomfortable. It's fine. It's just a twin. So like, you know, me and him sleeping in a twin. But it happens. So yes, but yes, thank you for asking. She's doing well. Okay, almost done. There's so many like little negative pieces that you have to get off of these darn mats, you know? Come on. All right. Come on. All right, so there we go. So I've got a clear mat. So now I've got like 2 more things I need to cut out. One I need to do out of orange, and the other I'm going to do out of a different color. I should cut this off. All right, so what I might do, so you don't have to stare at me and my bed head, is flip you guys around so you can see my desk. It's not full of a bunch of lovely things yet, but you can at least see what I'm doing, which is, you know, sticking paper on a sticky mat. So let me flip you around. I'm gonna put this through the Silhouette machine, and I'm also going to run and refill my coffee, if you guys don't mind, while the machine is cutting. And then we'll go from there. So let me flip you guys around. You can see my desk. And if you are making something today, if you're working on something or just up having coffee, tell me what you're doing. What are you making today? If you're working on an album. It is Saturday. Do you guys craft on Saturday? Hey, Etienne, good morning. All right, there's that, there's that. So here's my orange that's going into the machine. We'll go from there. Yeah, I think I must have been exhausted, Teresa, because I normally don't fall asleep and wake up like way later with him. It's usually like, I might doze for 30 minutes. All right, get it in the sheet. Okay. All right, let me run this next thing through, which is not you. It is you. Oh, this one's going to be quick. Send you over. That. Okay. So here's what I'm cutting out. I've got, do I have any white around here anywhere that I can show you on? It's easier to see. Kind of, this kind of white. Okay, so I've got these like stars. This is like a star border. This one is a spider web border. Can't hardly see that. Let me hold this up here. So there we go. Stars, spider webs. I cut out a bunch of little tiny bats out of just black. So I have like that size, and then I have an even smaller size that I did, which I'll show you what these are going to be for. So there's a bunch of bats, and then I've got some big spider webs, right? And then I've got the same pattern but smaller ones. So like I just reduced the size. So I've got a bunch of spider webs, stars, bats. I'm cutting out another one of the star one. And then I've got one that has candy corn in a strip. These ones are the Paige Evans. This was like a border, Halloween borders. And this one was the silhouette one. And I think this one was also a silhouette one. Okay, so we got that going. And then I'm going to cut out one more thing after this, which will be a title piece for the second story. And then I have pretty much everything ready to go for both, except I didn't have time to do my journaling for the second story, so that's okay. That'll just happen later. Oh, I forgot to print my journaling. I might need that. Let me get that thing too. Okay. Let's go back to you. Yeah, I got you done. Let's print you too. Alright, plain paper. Okay, so stick these back over here. I can go back in there, I can go back in there. In the middle of your traditional Halloween Eve pumpkin carving. That's what we typically do on the eve of Halloween too, is we get our pumpkins and decorate them, or not, carve them, I mean. Which, we don't even have pumpkins. I probably need to buy some just on the way home so we can carve at least one, which usually ends up being me carving it. It's like the thing that I do, because they all start with me and then they all leave, you know? Okay. So, this is going to give me some orange. So we've got these little candy corns. We've got more stars, which ripped a bunch, but that's okay. I reduced these down really small. So, you know, it rips a lot easier when it's smaller, but that's okay. You'll see. It doesn't matter because it's just going to be for some texture. Like whatever, I'll rip that off. Okay, and then I've got one more thing I need to do, and then we're all set. Ready to roll. Get this off. All these darn little pieces. Okay. So there is that. Whoops. Okay. And then I need one more piece of black paper. This will work, I think. How big do you need to be? All right, so you are. Oh, I need to see my grid. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I need 4 by 4. Which, oh yeah, this is good enough. Okay. So I'm gonna stick my paper on there and then cut this out. And then we'll have all the pieces. Alright, so here. And go back over here. Alright, so I'm going to send to this. I'm changing it to heavy. And yes, go. Okay, yay! And then that will be all of it. Okay, so here is what we're doing today. I'm trying to figure out my October daily. I would like to do 31 days, but I'm at day 18. Don't know what to do. I understand that. Sometimes that's how I feel about, like, sometimes I'm not sure whether to do an October occasionally or an October daily, because here's the bummer thing about October, I think. I love October. I love the spooky season. I love the fall. But all of the Christmas stuff comes out in September, which is also when you would buy Halloween stuff, right, for like crafting. And then everybody gets their stuff in October, and then it's this huge confusion between October and December. And that to me is such a bummer because I feel like it robs the October season. Like, do we really need to do Christmas, October, November, and December? Because then by the time you get to December, there's like this huge burnout, at least for me. I don't know, so it just makes me sad that, like, I feel sometimes like this season is robbed by Christmas. And don't get me wrong, I love Christmas, and I love December, and I love December Daily, and that project too, but also, like, I know for me, like, right now I have the itch to get into my December stuff, especially after doing the product play class. But I just know that, you know, by the time, I just know that 3 months of a project is going to be too much for me. So I have to wait, you know, I have to wait to do it until November and keep doing my October stuff. And that's, honestly, that's why I keep doing October dailies year after year after year, because it allows me to still enjoy the season and to not get into all the December stuff until a little bit later. But it, yeah, I don't know, it just kind of stinks, I think. Like, you know, that we're so quick to rush ourselves right out of the seasons. But I guess it's the consumerist world we live in, you know, that they're always wanting us to buy for what comes next. I guess because we just have a tendency to care a lot about what comes next. All right. Last piece. But I totally get the feeling of, like, not knowing what to do, especially with all that kind of stuff coming out. All right, let's see if I can get this off of here. And then it also, I feel like, if you're a subscriber to, let's say, like, story kits, I feel like it also detracts from stuff like that. Like, we subscribe to these kits that come out on a monthly basis, but then there's 3 months of the year where we don't give a crap about them. So then those ones are going to pile up and not get used because we're focused on everything else, you know? It's an interesting time to live in, I suppose. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to split these into 2 different trays based on the story that they go to. So, like, these bigger ones, I'm going to put over here. So I'm potentially going to use them here, and all the small stuff is going to stay right here. Small, big. Okay. Then I've got this title piece. That. To get off too. Yes, Reese, I see that too about the one little word. Yeah, one little word. I haven't even worked on one little word since May. You know, like May, and that makes me so sad because I love that project. You know, I absolutely love that project, but we've had so many other things come up that has taken a huge backseat between, like, week in the life and day in the life and summer albums and all that stuff. And I was on a bunch of different creative teams this past year, which I won't do again. Because it just meant that I had more things and more projects coming in than I could possibly ever complete or use. And that's just not how I like to craft personally. I like to get my stuff in and use it. but that detracted from it too, because then you have to create stuff for this and stuff for that, and all of these projects that hold meaning for us, or meaning for me at least, took a back seat, and it's kind of depressing. Like, yeah, I would still like to finish my one little word. I'm almost thinking I just need to like keep the same word next year and just do it again. Just add it into my current album, you know? Because I just don't see myself being able to finish that album by the time we get to next year, because I've got months and months and months to catch up on. So that one might just have to be like, I don't know. But it is. It makes me sad to not have it done. So I don't know. That's just part of it, you know? I guess it's just like, we want to do all these things, but then they keep making more things for us to do, which is great, but also impossible, you know? All right, so this, and for me, this project here, this October one, brings me a lot of joy every year. Like, I really love doing the projects like the Story Kit Crush stuff, because that's like really direct storytelling about our lives and kind of keeping pace with where we're at in the right now. But also, I really love doing October Daily and December Daily for the creative aspect. Like, I don't necessarily stretch all the same creative muscles with my Story Kit Crush projects as I do for December and October dailies. And it just feels really good, you know? I do interactive stuff with Story Kit Crush. It's not that. It's just more so like all of the cut files and all of the, you know, that kind of stuff. There's not as many easy cut files to use for just like everyday storytelling, which I found that out the hard way because I did the Paige Evans cut file team this last year. I don't even remember how long that was for. It didn't end up going the full term because she ended up changing her focus to something different, to her like mini book classes or something, which is fine because it was a lot of work. It was a lot of work to do that for her, and we didn't really get, like, if I'm perfectly honest, I don't think that it was worth it. Because, you know, it just wasn't worth it. So I was actually glad that she ended it early because it let me off the hook of having to keep making stuff. But what I found is that there are not a lot of cut files out there that are like jumping off points for story. Like, I really want some cut files that are almost like if Allie could add cut files to her, like more specifically directed cut files to her story kits, you know? I was looking for stuff like that, stuff that could be a really awesome title, or a page design, basically, that you could just cut out and then fill it in with your photos and stuff, photos and words. And so I had to be creative and come up with stuff for that, but yeah. I think that's a big reason why October and December end up being big cut file months, because, you know, there is stuff made that is direct storytelling for those months. All right, almost there. All these little itty bitty pieces that just need to come out. Okay, we are. All right, so there we go. Boo to you. Okay, so that's gonna go there. All right, and boo to you is Paige Evans, one of hers. All right, so here we go. This goes to this goes to that. And my journaling goes to that. Where did my little, like, where did you go? Did I accidentally throw you away? Oh, no, you're still on it. Okay, I put you back. Good. All right, so journaling. My journaling I printed on some plain white cardstock for this first story. And we're going to build a custom title, which could potentially end up taking a while, but we'll see. If it takes too long, then we'll do this story today, and we'll work on that one and the next one tomorrow. But this one is going to be today's. So I have an outside of the page protector journaling page, and I have a 3x8 photo, which is going to go, there will be a 3x8 on the back side. This is actually going to go on top of another outside of the page protector. So I may cut this apart and just leave a little white border around all the photos, or I may just back it on some paper. I'm not quite sure yet. But for this one, what I want to do is I want to create a banner that goes across the page that says, eat, drink, and be scary. So these are going to act as like some texture elements on there. I'm going to pull out all of the scrap papers again to use. Just another great way to use up some scraps. And I do have some like textural pieces that I might be able to use. Let's see if that's all my scraps. A few more in here, I guess. And you. And you. Okay. So that's probably good. And then we'll decorate later. Okay. So I need eat, drink, and be scary. 4 rows of 5 pendants is what we're going to do. Oh man, let me see what you guys are talking about here before I move on. Oh, hey Emma, I see that you came in. Hey, it's good to see you. Colorcast design order came in, got Christmas stuff. Yeah, oh yeah. Mine came in too, and I opened it up and then I put it in my box. Gratitude journal in November. Yep, yep. Yeah, exactly. It's just hard. It's just hard because there's so many things, you know? No monthly subscriptions. Yeah, I can understand that. It is stressful because when it comes in, you want to use it. January through June. Yep. Deb, that's a great idea. Like, and I have noticed that a lot of your Story Kit Crush projects are with older kits, and that's great because, you know, that's the whole point, is use up what you've got. Mm-hmm. What really speaks to me for next year, just do those. Yeah, yeah, I agree. And Janine, I can agree with the digital, that digital is kind of, it's a lower price point, first of all, so that kind of helps. And it's, I don't remember what I was going to size these at. I think 0.75 by 1.5. I'll have to check that out in a second here. So yeah, it's a lower price point, and you can do a lot with digital. Like, you can alter stuff to work for you too. Yeah, Jojo?
I'm poopy.
You're poopy? Oh no. Okay.
What is this?
Hold on, kiddo. I want to see how big these are.
I'm pooping on
You
them.
are, yeah, 0.75 by 1.5. Okay, let me cut one of these. All right, guys, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to cut this, and then I'm going to go and change Jonah. So Aaron is home, but he has to work today too, of course. So he can't help with the kids. So I'm going to go change Jonah and grab some coffee, and then I'll be back. So it might take me like a couple minutes here, which I'm sorry.
Here you go, Mama. It's coffee.
Oh, thank you for throwing that away. So, all right. So let me leave those there, and then I'll be right back. Let me grab this. Come here. Let's change you. Come here. right, guys, I am back. Okay. Put that down. All right. Okay, so here we go. Let's get back to this. I need 1.5. I'm just going to cut a bunch of these, basically. 0.75. Definitely want more in that orange range, which like right here. Okay. And there. Maybe this one too. Okay, it's gonna give you plenty of that. Don't think I'm going to do it that way, but I'm going to kind of keep those in there as placeholders. I think that will be good. So, oh, perfect. You are 1.5. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Canva class with Kim. That's really good to hear that you guys are enjoying the Canva class. I use Canva to create some of my graphics for like just random stuff. Actually, that's where all of my October Daily, whatever it's called, like YouTube template things or YouTube announcements that you guys see in the post, that's where those all came from. But really, I don't know that much about Canva, so that's really cool that it's been a good, helpful class for you guys. How big are you? Or an inch. I think I'm going to pass on that. Pass. No. Yeah, that's really cool. Yes. So Risa, what I do with digital, like one of the things I like about digital, you can do that paper. You can still get some of the physical stuff. So there are some things that you can make from home. And then there are some things that you cannot make from home. So examples, you can make canvas printed things. You can make fabric printed things. You can make acetate or transparency things. But like pleather, you can't really from home make that yourself. At least there's no way that I know of. And if you guys do know of a way, then you tell me that way, because I would love to know. But yeah, pleather you can't, and rubber, like the rubber embellishments you can't do from home. Maybe that. And maybe that. And so pleather, rubber, even like leather stuff you can do from home. I don't have the tools for that. Like I know you can like get tools and like press into leather, I think. I mean, we used to do that back in camp when I was a kid. So I know you could make your own leather stuff, which would be super cool. But I don't know much about that. Oh, here's a smaller piece of this one. Kind of like better too. And what else would I, oh, and puffy stickers. Puffy stickers are hard to make yourself, but you can make clear stickers at home. So a lot of times what I do when I'm purchasing supplies, specifically for, you know, like October and December and those sorts of things, is I will buy stuff that I know I can't make, and start there. And then just know that I have digital products that I can use to make my own other stuff, you know? Actually, these might be kind of cute too. I don't really want to do that. That one's not bad. That one. Probably not the notes. No, but I do like, I want to keep these two things out. But yeah, so when it comes to digital and hybrid, that's kind of what I would recommend, is just, you know, finding a few things that have that different texture. And the thing that does kind of stink is that a lot of that stuff is only available as add-ons for the kits. But if you purchase, because I don't actually know this, if you purchase, let's say, like a story class, right, for Allie Edwards, and that's where you would get the subscription to the digital product, right? You get the classroom and the digital product. If you subscribe to that, do you have the option to buy add-ons? Like the physical add-ons? Because if you do, that actually is not so bad, because they usually have some of that different texture type of stuff as add-ons. Glossy accents. Oh, that's a great idea too. Yep. Etienne, I do the same thing where I like to design it digitally, print the stuff digitally, and then and then actually do the page physically. That's definitely my favorite way to scrapbook for sure. All right, so let me see what else I want to do here. So maybe like you. Maybe I'll get a couple of you cut out. I don't really know how many. I'm just going to do that. And I wonder if I just cut that too big. Did I just do that too big? Yep. Sure did. Okay. All right. 1.5. All right. That gives me some like stripes. Alright, so like that's garbage. I don't know. We'll see if that's going to be garbage too. I could do. It'd be kind of fun to have like one of these. I wonder if. Is that the right? No. Yeah, I totally can get a cat face in there. So let's go like that. So the cat face is at the top. Okay. Maybe these. No add-ons with digital. Oh, that's kind of a bummer. They should change that. I like the pumpkin face up there. That's kind of cool. So we'll keep that. Probably won't keep that stuff. What other patterns do I want to fill in? Maybe some more pumpkins. Some of these I might take out. that. Are you the same size? No, almost. Boo. Okay, so there's some pumpkins. Oh, maybe some of these bats would be cool. So these are all 0.75 inches by 1.5 inches. Okay, so there's bats. That's good for that. Say no to that. I did cut some of those. No to that. That's going to be too big. So maybe some of this text. This I can get 2 out of. Okay. Gives me some of that. Probably not you. Might be a little too bold, but we'll try it anyways. Why not? Did I get 2 out of you as well? Oh yeah. Okay. Some polka dots. I already have a black and white stripe. And yeah, maybe a star. Okay, and then from here we'll be able to make some decisions. Oh, except I kind of like that too. Okay. Well. Well, well. And that. Okay. Okay. So let's take a look at this and see where we're starting from. The other thing I might do before we decide on all the things is cut them into the pendants. So for that, what I'm going to do is just kind of like make a mark in the middle-ish. And go like that. I don't even need to make a mark, I can just kind of guess. Nope. Okay. So this is going to end up being kind of like last year in the product play class, Allie did a page like this with the December, where it was a bunch of different textures and all kinds of stuff like that. But it was just, I think it was maybe like 3 rows of 4, something like that. So the flags were a lot fatter because the album was a 6x8, and I actually did this kind of page in that album as well. But it was a 6x8 page, which means that these could be fatter. Because I'm working in the Life Crafted album, they have to be thinner and skinnier, which will still be fine. but, you know, it does mean that my alphabets that I will pick will be smaller as well. Okay. That. I really like the look of the candy corn ones. They are cool. Because they still have that candy corn look to them, you know? They're cool. Probably could have done this whole thing just out of that paper. Nope. Okay. And this is way more than I need. But I want to have my options open. Getting there. Okay. What is this? Physical stories by the month and the story class, and you could get physical add-ons. Oh, okay. You know what's cool about the story by the month kits too is even though they are monthly, they are so filled with story ideas. Like where you can tell just like normal stories. Almost like a story kit. Oh, that's just okay. That has nothing on it. Get out of here. And I think that that's pretty cool. Okay. Just a few more. All right. Okay. There we go. A whole bunch of pendants. So let's figure out what to do here. So we can go. Oh, you know what else I need to do? Before I position these all where I want them to go, let's hole punch this guy. Oh wait, did I not cut you down yet? No, I need to cut off a little bit of this. You are 8 1/4. Okay. All right, now we're the right size. So, hole punch. Which is not there. Where did I put you? Oh, right here. Okay. Okay. Need to make a new template after I ruined it yesterday. I mean, it still works, but I need a new one. All right. There, so now we're hole punched. Okay, so we could go like this. And my thought was to potentially use some of this stuff on these, but they might not even need it, you know? I mean, it could still be kind of cute. So I was like that. spider web, you know? Bat. I don't have to think about it. We'll see. All right, eat, drink. Did I do one of these yet? No, but I can also. Let's do this guy. And then maybe that one. This would be like eat, drink. This would be and be. Eat, drink, and be scary. Okay. So that's what I did there. And then I could maybe put some of these on there. And where's the candy corns? All right, so candy corns. Maybe. I am making this up as we go. Well, not quite. So this layout I actually did, I saw this on a Pinterest like Happy Mail thing where it was this tiny little banner that I thought was so cute. And I wanted to give it a go on a page. So I was inspired by that, which I'll have to pull that picture and stick a link to it. So it's not really my idea. I just have to decide if I like the little pieces of things on here or not. I'm not sold on it yet. So we'll see. I'm almost like maybe not any of this stuff. Like, take that all off. Yeah, off, off, off. And then maybe just these like bats sporadically on there. Could be kind of cool because I like the bat. I think the bat's a really great scale. So let me just grab all these and see if I like that better. So no, I like them better black. That's for sure. Okay, so maybe something like that. Not any of that. Then I've also got, like, this could be kind of cool. Let me go down to a spot where I can cover it better. And we'll just kind of decide what we think of that. So this is some transparency that I had gotten last year. Which is kind of cool. And like this on top of anything. Maybe. Okay. Get some gold in there, get some whatever in there. Okay, so then the question is, like, how would these fit? I kind of want, okay, what do I have? 4 letters. Let me see about, so now the hard part's gonna be, do I have all the letters that I want? I'm almost feeling like maybe some, like, do I have these in white and black? Because that would be nice. I do. Oh, victory. Okay. Amazing. All right, so right, so then this would be, I'm pretty sure I can make it work. Eat, drink, and be scary. Is there an ampersand? There is. Nice. Okay. So what I'm going to do next is that over there and that over there. And I'm going to add just a tiny bit of adhesive on these to stick them down where I want them to go. So, trying to keep them spaced. Fairly evenly, at least. So, hey, Carrie, welcome. My mother-in-law is doing well. She is in recovery after a successful surgery. So, it's, yeah. We are very happy that everything went well for her. I think I might turn it sideways. Okay, so thank you for asking, Carrie. Thank you. Did you ever get your appliances? Yes, we did. So we actually just got our last one, which was our dishwasher, on Wednesday. So we officially have all of our appliances. We don't have to spend hours washing dishes anymore, which is awesome. Because even when you don't cook at home, you still make dishes dirty, and it takes forever to clean them. when you don't have a dishwasher. So we are super pumped to have that. So yep, that was the last one we needed. And now we've got it. And that's very, very exciting. We have a lot of work still to do on the house. Like there's still so much that needs to be done. But that was a major stress to just not have the ability to cook at home for almost 2 months. It was a long time. So our next big project is to get the pantry done because we removed all of the shelves out and spackled it. We just need to sand it down and then build some shelves in there. Which will probably not end up being as fancy as I want them to be. Like, I have dreams, but our closet space is actually pretty small for the pantry, which I don't think I realized that until we started taking things out of it. But now that I know that, debating if I want to just staple this on there. I might just staple this. Anyway, now that I know that, we're just going to do some simple shelves instead of the really complex ones. You know, and just be cool with that, which is fine. Like, we're going to make them wood shelves because they were, like the, the metal, like the metal grate type ones. See, now that pops it up too much. So, nope, change my mind. I had you a different way. Okay. So, we'll just stick you on there. And we'll do this part later. Not sure how yet. We'll figure it out. Okay. Same with that. All right, so onward. My plan is to actually stitch across all of these so it actually looks like a connected banner. So that's why I just need like a tiny little bit in order to hold them in place while I do that. Okay. Okay, so looks even enough to me, I think. I think we're gonna call it that. All right, so yeah, I think I'll probably do these little bats after we stitch all these down. Okay, so that's going to be stitched down. Goes next to this. We're going to use these to make the title. Potentially I'll washi that just to give it not so much white space. Okay, so that's all to keep aside for this one. For this other one, what I'm going to do, let's put all these scraps away. Okay, scraps away. The Container Store. I'll definitely do that. We have one that's about 40 minutes away from us. But yeah, I'll check that out for sure. Okay, so I have this picture of Izzy and her best friend Ryan, our previous neighbor. They go to the same school, they're just in different grades. He's in kindergarten and she's in first grade. So these would have been cool to cut in white, I think. But I might just leave that for another time. Then, so this is going to go on one side of the page, which I can go ahead and hole punch this. And I might embellish it with maybe some die cuts or something. Who knows? It's a pretty close-up picture of them, so there's not a ton of room to add stuff on top. I just really liked the picture of them. So that's going to go in there. And then I have two smaller photos. One is of Izzy walking in the parade with her class, and the other one is of the two of them looking through her candy bucket. So I've got those. I will probably add journaling to the back of these with some of my journaling cards, which I can just pull some out and see what I've got. No. It's not a complicated story. Let's hold that out. I don't want that one for a journaling card. That's one thing with a lot of these like kits is they don't really have, like that could add journaling to it. They don't really have a lot of journaling cards. They have a lot of like filler, pretty cards, but not, like that one doesn't really go that well. Not a lot of places to actually write, you know? They're all kind of decorative. Like that is a whole stack of decorative cards. I could though, I could take that one and add text on vellum and put that on there. Let me see if I've got any that just need to be cut apart. None of these. I think that one I'll probably use later. That one's going to be too big, but like these. And again, these are just like filler and more filler. I could add journaling to this one. Or onto the pumpkins. Maybe, are either of these ones I will never use. I like This Is Magic. Oh, it's got green on the back anyways. I don't want green. Maybe I'll take this one and use the back side. Okay. So I would really like a company to make a Halloween kit that has like that is geared towards journaling, you know, that's geared towards actually writing stories rather than just the pretty things. Like I love the pretty things, but I also would just love some journaling geared stuff to add my stories, you know? Okay, so let's just throw that up there. All right, so put that in there. So I'm thinking I will use maybe these two on the back, potentially. Potentially, I don't know. And not those. Save those for another time. Okay, so what I want to do for this page, this one's gonna go on the right. I want to build a page that has some layered pockets on it, which will be a great way to use up some of my patterned papers, like this one, which also coincidentally goes very well with the colors that they are wearing. So I could do like a couple of these different patterns. Let's see, other pattern I want to use. Maybe that one, but I think I have a piece somewhere. Or is it the back of this? What's on the back of that? Oh, no, not that. Okay, I'm thinking, where are the bats? Pretty sure I could use, although I have a smaller piece of that too, in amongst my scraps. Let's grab that back out. Maybe if I can find it. There it is. Too small. Did I cut all those? No, I didn't. Maybe yes, I did. Oh no, here it is. Okay, that. And then, what are the bats on the back of? Is that in the, oh, the black. Okay. So, I'm looking for one other pattern in here. Somewhere. I know I've got it. Where are you? No. All right, well, maybe I'll just cut into the other one. All right, so the other one I wanted was this. Oh, it's right here. Nope, that's the same one. Same one. Well, whatever. It's this one, maybe. Nope, that's too busy. But maybe the black sweater. Okay, which means that I don't really like these anymore. I lied. I'm not going to use those. I might just cut some patterns out of here and then use that, I guess. Make my own cards. Okay, so we've got this. Let me also grab out my die cuts, which I might not need right this second. Let's build the page first. So I'm thinking I might want to do like these three. Oh yeah, thanks, Emma. I'm so glad you said that because I totally forgot about it. After all that effort, I totally forgot. That's hilarious. Okay, so I think I want to do possibly all three or all four. Give me 3 pockets, which I think is that's a good amount. So what I'm going to do is cut this one down to basically a 3x8 that would be outside of the page protector. So 3.875. And then by 8.25. What is on the back of this? Oh, the bats. No, that's going to be too busy. Okay, so we're going to start there. So that's going to be the outside of the page protector spot. Then let's take this blue one with the cat faces. This one is also going to be that width, but we're going to make use, so if that was 8.25, let's make this 7, maybe 6.75? No, let's go 7. So if we go 7 and then 5.25, right? If we're taking away 1.5 inches, and then 3.5. And how big is this? I think this is perfect. Okay, so 7. We'll layer there. And then we're gonna go, crap, we go the wrong way, and I don't want to do that. So that's a no. So let's see what else I've got maybe. No, don't like that. Okay. I could just do like a solid. Ooh, I'm going to do that. Okay, so 3.875 by, okay, that was 7. So we're going to be 6, so 5.75 will give me that. And then the last one is going to be quite a bit smaller. Let me see here. What would that look like? 1, 2, 3. If I do it like that instead. Well, let's go 3.75. I think that's fine. Okay. So then what I want to do is to create some notches at the top. So I'm going to take my 2.5-inch punch. Actually, first, this is definitely not all going to fit in here. No. So we're going to do these two. Better plan. This one alone, we can line it. Nope. Don't you dare move. Okay. Okay, so line that one up. Then we'll line this one up on there. This is such a cheater way of doing this, but I don't care. Yay. So now we can determine where I can punch these. Okay, so this is all going to go like this and in the album. Okay. So probably did that like a little lower than I would have wanted to, but whatever. So only these ones. Okay. It's going to give me the notches. Right. Okay. So then what's going to happen is these will slide in here, right? Like imagine that they've got story on them. So they'll slide in here, kind of like that. And then I've got some tags left over still. I got that one. It was in the wrong tray. Here's the other ones. So I could do like a spider web one. I Could even print one more photo for that area. You know, or I even kind of like it with just that. Put some twine in it, and then I was thinking, so I've got this title that says "Boo to You" that I was thinking about putting there, or I've just got this little banner that says "Boo." That could go with some other die cuts. So let's see what we've got to embellish here. This I'm going to just stitch all the way around. New. I've got like these are those candy corns that I cut out from my advent calendar, which is kind of funny. They're too big though for this, but that would be funny to go ahead and use them, you know? I have a spider. Okay, let's see. New. It needs to go like on Halloween. Let's say which way to the candy. Some ghosts. Even that would be okay on there, I think. This is October. It's kind of too orange. No. More candy corns. Okay. So that's that one. Oh, I still have this creepy wreath that I could put something in. Wait, where did that? Pull it out, put it back in. Could be like that, or I could do the like scary cat. Keep that out here. Also thinking about putting some of the guys in there just because they're pretty cute. That's kind of cute too. All right. These I might use for the thing we're going to today at my sister's house, which is a Halloween party / watch the football game party / her dog turning 15 party. No. Oh, that's just garbage. Okay. Yeah, because there are 3 balloons. I think that would be really cute for that. That's kind of too scary for the concept of this layout. No. Oh, but that one's cool. I know that one's scary, but it's cool. All right. Butterfly, that. Okay. I can put this over here too. right, and then we've got these title pieces. All right. So I want candy, that kind of makes sense. Or that could work in there too. Most wonderful time. Da-da, blah, blah, blah. Beautiful night, eek, duh, October memories. Maybe. Okay. So that's gonna be probably maybe look in one more spot. Oh, maybe two more spots. Do I have anything here? No. No. Okay. Wood veneer one, but I like this one better. Let's see what these say. I feel like these I need to do some kind of like big layout with, like not in this book, since we're running out of time, you know? Or running out of, not time, out of space. I guess time too, right? But to make it in to the album. All right, so tweezers. There you are. All right, so if we did, I want candy. Okay. This, I have an idea for that. All right, so candy pumpkin, or pumpkin thing, guy. I feel like you don't match the thing. That one's okay. Connie, Michigan's winning so far? Yes. Thank you for the update. Yes. Go blue. Okay, so we've got no. Thinking no to the spider. Although I might regret this, but I don't care. So could cut that part off. And that could be something coming out as well. That's kind of fun. Just like in there loosely. I think I'll probably do that. Okay, no to that. Candy. Could go there. Eek is gonna go back away. All right, so I think that's going to be too big, so we're going to say no to that. So I'm thinking my favorite might be the candy pumpkin, or maybe the vampire pumpkin. Let's go back to this again, candy. All right. Do you guys think candy pumpkin or pumpkin candy guy? Again, here, let me hold this up. You guys can see it better. Okay, whatever. Goodbye, spider. Okay, so pumpkin on the creepy black wreath, or do I do this candy one? Since that's kind of what they did, is just did all this stuff with candy. So candy fits in there too, pretty nicely. You see more of the wreath than you do with the pumpkin. Or I could back this cut file that says boo to you, which let me show you this on some white paper so you can see what it looks like. Because I could also back this and put that on there instead. It says boo to you, which is pretty cute. If I did this, I probably would back this off screen and put this on here tomorrow. Like go back this while I watch the football game, which I might still do. Maybe that's what I'll do, is I'll go back this tonight, and then tomorrow I'll come back and decide if I want to do the wreath guy, or I think I want that because you can see more of it. So anyway, then I can do either this or this, and we'll be able to decide from there. That's what we're going to do. I am going to stitch this all closed though, so that the page is ready. And then I will add my journaling to the back of these, probably just on some plain cardstock. Maybe I'll add this boo title to it and then put journaling down below. And kind of go from there. Let me put these over there. Got that. It's going to go on this. Potentially that I'm going to back. It's really intricate, so it'll take me too long, I think, on screen to do it. And I have to go, I don't have to. I'm going to, because I want to go sit and watch some football, and so I'll have some opportunity to do some backing of cut files. But I am going to put I want candy up here. I am going to put this boo wood veneer piece up here. And that will be all I do to that. Okay. So these are all the pieces. And then I might print like one more photo to put on the back of that, potentially. We'll see. Also, boo could be cute here. Oh, come on. Nope, I like it better as the card. Okay, so there's all of that. This, I'm going to grab a handy dandy binder clip to hold it together. For sewing. Okay, so I can sew that, and I can sew that, and then we can finish these pages up. Let's put this back away. And I don't need this anymore. It's going to clear some space here to make it easier to see what I'm doing. All right. There's that. You know, let me bring these guys back over so I can put them where they need to go. All right, those are all icons. title icon, big thing. So it's like my bigger pieces. These are all my like character pieces, tags. Did I put the other? Yeah, that can go in there too. Okay. That way, if I'm just looking for a title or something, then all I need to do is look through the title one instead of looking through every single embellishment I own. And Emma, yeah, I saw your comment about my stash. So, it's built up definitely through the year. So I started doing October daily. This is my 4th year, so 3 years ago, and I definitely did not have a lot of supplies the first time I did it. And so, but then you don't use everything. So especially if you buy a collection, which is what I've done most years, is buy a collection of supplies that all kind of go together, but you never ever use all the stuff. Like, it's impossible to use all the stuff. So over the years, it just builds. And then generally what I'll do is at the end of the season, I will go through everything and decide, you know, what do I still love? What do I not love? What are some things that I just don't use? And put those into a de-stash pile to donate. What I might do this year, I'm thinking, is do that. So like make a de-stash pile where I can donate the things. But then hold on to it. So like put that away until next year. And then in like September, August, doing a giveaway. And then, you know, putting those into a couple of different groupings and giving them away to people who will use them, you know? That I need. Okay, so the rest of this like little itty bitty stuff, I don't think I'm going to hold on to that. That can just be dumped. This is what I'm potentially still going to use. This I am done with. Okay. And those I'm done with. But anyway, so that way my stash doesn't get too out of hand. And it also frees me up to purchasing some of the new stuff when it comes out, because more often than not, you know, the new stuff comes out. That's what's really exciting and really inspirational for using. And so that is, you know, I want to have some space for that to come in, for more to come in, but more can't just keep coming in. Some of it's got to go out. All right, so let's get rolling. I also want to switch back to black. I really like the way black looks in this album. So I'm going to do black on the top and white on the bottom. Michigan colors, I sure do. See, maybe this is just me subconsciously saying or wishing for a victory today. Okay, so black. Where did I put my black? There you are. All right, so I want you. All right, then. Okay. You're right there. This is where auto threaders are amazing. Okay. All right. So let's start with our banners. Yeah, I think I'll just do my normal stitch. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start sewing. So just full heads up on that. So I missed you. There you go. Okay. Here we go. 10-0. That's awesome, Connie. Woohoo! I actually have no idea if Michigan's a good team this year or not. Like, because I know for the longest time they were struggling. They were on the struggle bus. So I don't know. Are they a good team now? Again? They used to be. U of M used to be like the team, you know? Oops, not that. All right, do I want to add these or skip it? I think I'm just gonna skip it. Okay, but I do like these. So you can go up there. So just to give you an idea of what this other one's gonna look like. It'll be like this. I probably still need a number too, so possibly boo to you. That'll most likely end up being what I do, just because I think that that will be really cute. And we'll have that with some twine. And like a spider crawling out. And right, like a little ghosty popping out. Right, boo to you, and then I need to put a number on this too at some point. You know, that, because this is number 28, that could actually end up being, where's 28 at? 20. Do I not have a gold one in here? 26, 27. What the heck did I use 28 for? Okay, maybe not. So I was thinking if I did like if I had a gold 28, but I do not. You know, that the gold one could have gone like that. I have black, but black blends in too much, you know? Plastic. So no, something fun will go there. But I do need a number over here somewhere. Anyway, that's what that's gonna look like. So let's flip it back over. This is gonna go here, but I need a different pattern paper to go with this one. Maybe just like a black and white stripe. Are you long enough? Long enough that way. Not that way. So, do I have a black and white stripe from Heidi still? Unused, or I have this one. Like that might be cute. Okay, so we'll do that. This is our title. So, this is going to be drink. See, how does E look on that stripe? Actually, that's fine. And B, scary. S. C. A. And Y. Okay, eat, drink, and be scary. And then get off my fingers. Get off. Okay. So that would be title. This I'm gonna cut down. Oh, I forgot I needed that still. Okay. All right, so eat, drink, and be scary. This, yep, that's the right direction. It's gonna go just right on here. I think I'm just gonna adhere it down. Okay, so this side I've got these, I've got stickers I could use, maybe not that. Probably not those. Nope, too big. Okay, but I do have these that might, I could maybe put some things on there. So, what else do I have? No. So many things are too big. No to all of that. No, no, no. Okay, so I'm thinking. Like if I made these almost like they're flying up the page, you know, like it could be kind of cool. And maybe not that, but what if we took some of those ones that I just tossed in the garbage and got them on here, right? Like that could be kind of cool. If we did that. That one's gonna be too big. But we could have it go. Like under some of those. I have a couple of these. What if I did this? Or maybe on that side. Oops. What if I did one of these small ones? Okay. Almost thinking I like them better kind of out. Sorry, I'm just doing deep thinking. Very deep thinking of what I want to do here. I'd have to cut this off, but it might work. I don't know. Maybe if I did it like that. Actually, maybe if I just chopped this part off. What if I took this one spider I've left and put him like there, maybe? I don't know. I like this one here. Like, is it these that are bothering me? I don't know what's bothering me about this. Something is. What if I took those off? What would you look like if I used one of these? No. Okay, what if we did, what do I have for washi? Maybe I just need a washi. Oh. How much of you do I have? Thinking maybe a washi. Might be my best bet here. So, like if I took this one, stuck it under there. Oh, okay. That might help it a little bit. And then okay. Oh, you know what? I'm missing a number on this one too. Okay, so I also feel like I need one more. What would it look like? I don't know, he's kind of too big, don't you think? Okay, what like I have one guy up here. I almost feel like I need it somewhere else too. Or maybe we just don't do that at all. I'd rather have nothing than only one little spot. So, number, which might go right there. So this is going to be story 27. So what do we got? Okay, I've got a plastic one down in here. Kind of covers up too much. I think these are all going to be too big for this page. So that's too big. That's too big, too big, too big. Okay, so not that. Oh, what else do I have for numbers? Thinking maybe what if we have one of these over here? So no, none of those. None of those. Like one of these little labels might be kind of nice just to back it up. I know I've got yes. Although I feel like I have yes, different color one. So to do that, and then to put my number right on top. That's what I think I'm going to do. So, let's get the label. This is 27. Okay, so I think that is going to finish up day number 27, which will be good. And then day number 28 we'll do tomorrow. We'll finish this one up tomorrow and work on the next ones. So this one I'm just going to back this, and then that'll be that. All right, friends, well, that is going to be it for today. I will read this really quick, actually. So what I wrote is, this month we had such a fun time with our Freaky Friday feasts. Prior to October, I compiled a list of Halloween-themed foods we could make for dinner on Friday nights. And though I had to alter a few due to not having appliances, we still made it work. I really liked the chai tea with pumpkin spice marshmallows. Yum. Of all the meals, the spiderweb pancakes were the biggest hit. No surprise there, though, since they were drizzled with chocolate syrup. The ghost graveyard pudding cups were so adorable and super easy to make. I will definitely make those again. So I just took pictures of all the different food things that we've made throughout the month, and that's my photo collage there. We've got Eat, Drink, and Be Scary as our title, and then that is that. This one I will type up some journaling, which I don't have yet, to add into there, and then we'll finish this story tomorrow and work on story 29, maybe story 30. We'll see if I can get both of them ready to go. And that's that. So tomorrow I'm going to be here really early in the morning. So if you can't make it, that's totally fine. The replay will be available for you to watch. I'm going to come on at 9 o'clock in the morning, my time. So 9 o'clock Eastern time. Have a great rest of your Saturday, friends. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me today. I hope you were able to get some stuff done on your end or just enjoyed some time relaxing this morning or this evening, depending on your time zone. All right, friends, I will see you tomorrow morning. Have a great rest of your day. Bye, friends.